methods for solving equations of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So far we have seen factoring. That was chapter 6. Then we saw the great square root property. That was section 9.2. Then we saw completing the square. That was also section 9.2. And 9.3 brings it all together in one place to something that always works no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. And it's something called the quadratic formula. And this is what the quadratic formula looks like. And it's x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that's a quadratic formula. There is a song, you could probably you could probably Google it, and I know that it is on YouTube. We've had instructors that use it, but it's to the tune of Pop Goes the Weasel, and essentially it's how you can remember the quadratic formula in song. So you would say Pop Goes the Weasel quadratic formula, and you would probably find it, and maybe that would work for you. I just remember the quadratic formula. I'm not going to hold you responsible for this, but you might kind of wonder, where in the world do these people come up with these things? It has been proven, by the way, there is a formula if you had the highest power being 3 for a cubic. There is a formula for the highest power being 4, which is a quartic, fourth degree polynomial. It has been proven that for degrees 5 or higher, no such formula exists. But you can have a formula for degree 2, which is a quadratic formula, for degree 3 and for degree 4. But degree 5 or higher, nobody could ever find a formula that would work for degree 5 or higher. So kind of interesting. I've only ever seen the degree 3 and the degree 4 once. And that was in some really, really old algebra book. And you might be able to find it in a book in the library. But it is not fun. It's not a nice little compact formula like this is. The one for degree 3 is about a half a page long with steps. And for degree 4 is about a full page of steps as you go through and work it out. So it's not something that I would necessarily want to have to use. That's where I would go to technology if I had to use it. And we have a couple of ways of dealing with it in college algebra for those of you going to take 150. That's what this last test was all about, was solving equations of degree 3 or higher when they don't factor. And then you also have technology that will help you if essentially the methods we used in college algebra wouldn't work either.